Hello everybody, my name is James Williamson and welcome everybody to the 11th round of the Roblox 2007 the Roblox F1 2011 World Championship, guys, and it's the Belgian Grand Prix at Francorshamps. Well, last season though didn't go to plan with all dried in set up to be qualifying indeed, and it was so disastrous with the race indeed, so we increased the track layout for 2011 indeed, adding a new bumper at Rouge and made more of this indeed so far. But after Solid, it was Vettel who took the victory for Red Bull, and here we are at Francorshamps back in Europe again for the Belgian Grand Prix. And after 1 week after Solid, we're back again for the Belgian Grand Prix. For this one though, it's going to be very bad for this, but this time, qualifying is going to be changing a bit easily for this one. So in this qualifying session in Belgium, 14 cars will go out one at a time for this Belgian Grand Prix for this first part, and the last 10 cars will do the next part for tomorrow for part 2. We'll hopefully do the next few hours until the race starts soon. But anyway, let's get into it, guys, for this. So yeah, we updated the crease of the track layout, guys. So hopefully these drivers will do like a 1 minute or something like this, like in 1 minute 40 indeed so far. And Vettel's going to be the first one to do it so far. So we increased the track now, so driver could get off the track there if they could do that indeed for this. So anyway, Vettel's the first to go now. So let's see what well. That's very good through there, and he's beginning his lap right now. So, Sebastian, the first one to do this lap here in this track in Francorshamps. Updated it after last season though. So, let's see what he can do now. Where he heads towards turn 1 right now. We can't get close to him right now, guys. Let's put my camera there into. There we go. So, up through to Rouge there. That is very better for Sebastian there because it's a new part of the track to be added for this one in this race here in Belgium. Okay, well, last season though, all drivers failed to set up time indeed though. So what will Sebastian do? So we updated this track at the Rouge corner, not Radion or anything else. There's again this one caused car driver out of the session indeed. So let's see what happened at this one indeed. Vettel goes through. And it works perfectly right now. Really good one for Sebastian Vettel. So that is completely worked out for driver. Said the car had tested it for the track for about like I think 3 times. I think so. Tested the track will be very good for this race to be inspired again. So Belgium is back again after what happened last season though, because there was just 2 finishers by the red flag. There was a many red flags from necessity indeed, and that's what we don't want to have to this. So Sebastian Vettel, the German who won the last race in Solid, is currently winning the championship contest. I think he's in 9th actually indeed. Sebastian Vettel needs to do really better for this season indeed for Red Bull Racing as he comes round now to the 5 corners of this way. He's heading towards the bus stops chicanes now. So where this lap will put Sebastian on top of the world. Let's see what happens when he goes into the river. Through the bus stop chicane now. And he's stopping for this lap indeed. Oh, he's stopping in time, but it's a 1 minute 46.828, I think that is for Vettel. So we'll put that as a personal time for Vettel indeed. So Vettel's 1 minute 46 time is the time to beat. But let's go on Fernando Alonso now. He's now the championship leader now after Solo, because finishing 2nd place in Solo was very good to see Alonso back on top of the championship lead now after Berger took over when he won the race in Germany indeed. So Alonso's back in the championship lead now, but he's only got 8 rounds to go to win this championship for Ferrari. Ferrari falling that back from Williams though, and look at how close he got to the edge indeed. Oh, that's very good for that. Elwood could give a lot of space there from that edge at the end of Radion and into the Kemmel Street he goes on now. So Fernando Alonso for Scuderia Ferrari is the championship leader though. His team at Master didn't do well for the last few races though. He retired in Solid and disappointed day he had so far in Hungary. So Ferrari need to get back on track if they want to win the Constructors' Championship and the Drivers' Championship if they want to have a chance to beat Williams. Through this chicane he goes through now. Vettel did it once as Fernando Alonso did the same as Vettel did. Through he goes. Wow, that's a very good corner for that left-hander indeed. And we can see how what Fernando Alonso could do in the Scuderia Ferrari. Much changed after 2010 though. Alonso hopefully to get this balance indeed and hopefully he can beat Vettel's time indeed. So through this chicane he goes and he will head for Stafford now. Stafford, I think you call it now. So let's see. So yeah, the start has blocked by a barrier now, so driver cannot go through that one indeed. Oh, that's very working indeed so far. Yeah, that is very increasing indeed after 2010 last season. Yeah, that is very much increasing enough for me to do this, guys. Anyway, through to the bus stop, so he comes right now. So Alonso, for Scuderia Fiore, needs to put his lap there so he can have a chance of winning the championship later in the season. When he goes now, let's see what the laps is going to be. And he crossed the line, and it's a 1:46.740. He has beaten Sebastian's time. Well done to Fernando Alonso for Fiore. What is the Spaniard race's turn now? It's Vittorio Luzi's turn now. So, what he could do now for this? So, he got no podium in Solid. He won in Hungary, got third place in Solid. So, this is a good season for Vittorio Luzi after last season with Force India, though. This is going very bad for Vittorio Luzi since last season, though, yeah. So, before we go into our routing those through, so that is very good from the curbs there. Giving the car at bay for this. Going onto the camera straight he goes on now. So, Luzzi going very better for this racetrack here in this circuit in Spa. So, Spa-Francorchamps is doing better after last season though. Because all the drivers are doing very bad for that. Before he goes into turn 5 and 6. So, this track in Spa is going much very better as he would go through to this round the circle he goes through now. Turn 8 now and... Ooh, that was a bit slow there going through to 9 and into 10. So, that's okay for Vittorio Luzi to get it, but he will keep this going. So, let's see. Before we go into turn 10. So, ooh, just go on the curbs a bit. So, yeah. That's what happens for this one indeed. So, let's see where will Vittorio Luzi ends up in qualifying. So, let's see. So, Luzi did well so far in the last 2 races, though. After Hungary and Solid, he managed to have 2 podiums after qualifying. What he can do for this qualifier at Belgium. Well, we're going to find out here at Spa-Francorchamps for race 11 out of possible 18. And unfortunately, it's cloudy going to be for this one in qualifying. And in the race will be there tomorrow. So, let's see for his Spaniard racing. He's heading towards the final chicane now, the bus stops. Oops, there. I got into the feed power there, but never mind. So, through the bus stops chicane goes Lucy there. Where is this up to going to put him? And so it's just a 1:47.023. So that is the 1:47 for Vittorio Luzi, not faster than Vettel. Oh, and Vittorio Luzi has stopped on circuit, so I wonder why that is. We have got yellow flags out there, so hopefully the driver need to be very careful for that. So Heifeld is going to do his lap indeed. Well, I need to put Luzi where he is. There he is, third place, but he did save a lap indeed, but he's just pulled over, so that's okay for that. Right, it's Nick Heidfeld's turn now for Lotus Renault. So off he goes. And he begins his lap indeed so far. Yellow flag is out already so far for this session as we see Luzi car completely not going through and he's not going to go anywhere for that indeed. So we're losing off the track already so far. So would he do that on race day indeed? So Heifeld through he go into Owu. So the Lotus Renault driver has 2 wins so far this season. He won in Malaysia at the Austria circuit and he won the Canadian Grand Prix at the Circuit Giovinazzo. So that's 2 excellent good wins for Nick Heidfeld there. So he's winning 4th in the championship, I think he is. So yeah, so this championship is going very good well for Nick Heidfeld though in his last season in Formula 1. I know this season he missed this race straight in place of Brazil, but he's racing for this one indeed in 2011. Ooh, that was a bit slow indeed. He goes past Vittorio Luzi there, who has stalled his car on track. So, hopefully this one will go for this for Nick Heidfeld's way indeed. So, Heidfeld, down he goes into turn 10. Making the sort of car is going very struggling off the corners and into the edge he goes through now. Through the chicanes and into Stafford. So, hopefully this one will be better for that one as goes through as he goes through to turn 14. Looks like the dental paces for this one for Lotus Renault is going as we've seen it's going. We can see it underneath it there. It's the Hockenheim win. That will be next to this next season for that one indeed. But let's see where Nick Heidfeld will end up for this start of the Belgian GP. When he goes into the chicanes and he's going to cross the line right now and he's only just a 1:46.994 for that for Nick Heidfeld. That's putting into 3rd place at the moment though, as Lucy is disappointment out on track indeed. So, good news. We got removed his Spaniard Racing fit to lose it out the way. So, but that is Noé Cardicane's turn now. So, Lucy's just got stopped on track there, but he kept alive for that. So, yeah. So, with Lucy back in the pits already so far, his teammate Carticane is up and away. So, his Spaniard Racing though, doing well so far. So, yeah. So, let's see. Through to over he goes through now. As for this one here at Spa, this Spa focus looks like it's getting pretty much better as we go around for this. So, Noé Cardicaine for his Spaniard Racing. As for this one in Spa, it's going to be very hard for him to go around. As we're brought on him in, going into the cadence he goes through now. So, round he goes, into wide and left he goes round. And he will go into there. So, this is where his teammate gone off there after his lap was completed. Will Cardicaine do the same as his teammate did? Oh, no. We kept it there as stick at this. So, yeah, good one for Cardicaine for that, for his Spaniard Racing though. Into turn 10 he goes round now. So, over at Major's gone past now. So, let's see where he's going to go for his lap in though. So, first this he goes round. So, this racetrack is going to be much better after Solid. So, let's see where Cardicaine will end up in Belgium. So, he's cleared the skies back again. Here it is, track in Belgium again after last season's race. We're not going very well in that. So, let's see what this 2011 race will do for Cardicaine though, as he heads towards the bus stops and canes now. So, his teammate didn't go well. Let's see where Cardicaine ends up for this one. And let's see where he will qualify for the race tomorrow. And he's a 1 minute 46.871. That is a good lap time for Cardicaine. That's put it ahead of behind Sebastian Vettel Odo. So next up is Jaime Alguersuari for Scuderia. So he's just gone off of the bus stops and canes. Oh, he's gone off the bus stops and canes at the fire car for this track indeed, guys. Unfortunately, Alguersuari has gone off there, so he's out of this session indeed. So no time there for Alguersuari. And the session has been stopped because I'm wearing the red flag because Alguersuari has stopped on track and the race has been stopped for this qualifying session for this and this session for this. We'll be right back, guys. We'll move Alguersuari. Oh, there's another one just gone on the track. It's Pastor Maldonado for Williams. And he's gone off already. So another car who's gone into that curve like Lizzie did is out of this session indeed. So no qualifying lap time for Maldonado. So two drivers are already out of this qualifying session for this. What will Carvalho do? Oh, we're losing him so far. But he will go on and start his lap in D. Here it is. Spot focus on so he goes on. So head towards the first car right now. Oh, that lap to his face quickly there as he goes through. Oh, look at how quick he's going through onto ZK. He always clicks on the curb there, but he'll get it through Eau Rouge. Through he goes. And clip the bend for that one here to get away from that curve a bit. So when he will go off. So yeah. This is a new part for Eau Rouge to be back in this. So let's see. Carvalho. Not have a win yet so far. So, oh yeah, he has a win so far for this. I remember that. That was in Silverstone for that. For race 7. So now, it's race 11 now. So let's see. He's going through turn 5 and 6 7. And this is where he gone off at turn 8 last season, I think he did. But for this season though, he did it. Yep, there he goes. And he's done it already. So yeah. So with two cars having done a lot in D so far, Jaime Alguersuari and Pastor Maldonado. It looks like they're not struggling for that track indeed. Well, I think Alguersuari made a mistake at the final chicane there because I think he turned left and then he went off the track. I think he did, not turning right. So yeah, that's what happened for that indeed. So yeah. So anyway, Carvalho, he's on his way now to get to the first lap indeed. Before he goes into the final chicane now, and hopefully how this one goes for Team Lotus. And through into turn 16 now. And then he's heading towards the butt stop chicane now. Into 17. Then into the final chicane. Turn 18 and 19. Round he goes round. Ooh. And the cross lane goes right now. And he's a 1 minute 47.104 for Heikki Kovalainen. That was a terrible slow lap for indeed for Heikki for that. Right then, Force India's turn now. It's Adrian's at 2. Round the 5 currently goes on now. And there's a bit of rain coming from the ceiling there in the conservatory, guys, for this weekend's race. So, round he goes into the source. I think he's going through now. Or maybe that is not the source indeed. Anyway, he's heading towards the Tonic Wood corner now. Through he goes. Really good to hit that straight for that indeed for Force India though, as he's part his way down to the Camel straight now. So, already we had 8 drivers on their lap indeed, and so this is the 9th drive for this one for this tractor. The rest of the 10th drivers will take part in this session for tomorrow. And over how this one goes for this. Anyway, through this gauge has gone through now, and where will they go round for this one? Anyway, heading towards the hairpin, he comes round now. And, oh, that was very close indeed. Wow, and that is very quick indeed for that corner for that. Maybe it might be faster than Fernando Alonso. Heading towards turn 10 now. Well, that's looking good for Adrian. So, the number 14 Force India is making his way now. So, pretty love to see he get his 14 back after last season for this. So, let's see. Sutu has got the rest of his new teammate now. As for this one, for this season, for 2011 though, bit different since 2010 and 2009, yeah. And he went into this team for the first time in 2008, and I can't get out of there. Ugh. And he went into Spiker for this one in 2007, but not 2006 indeed. Uh-oh. So, sitting around the last corner, he's just come through now. So, and he crossed the line now, and it's a 1 minute 46.699. Actually, a 1 minute 46.842. He hasn't beat Fernando's time indeed, so he will be behind Sebastian Vettel. Now, for Nico Rosberg for Mercedes, let's see what he can do after these disappointment last 2 races. Oh, we didn't start his lap indeed, so we had to go again, guys. Oh, bloody mouse indeed. Okay, here he comes again, guys. This time making the lap was be real. Off he goes now, and the lap has now begun now. So they're really good for this one for Nico Rosberg. So, Mercedes. So Rosberg had 2 back row start he had so far from back in Solid and Hungary. He started from the pit lane in Hungary after a huge crash, and started from last place of the grid after he got off the circuit there, I think he did, and Solid. So, Rosberg lap time is not going very better as he goes round. So, not good season having today so far for this. So, yeah, not for this season for Nico Rosberg he wants for this for Mercedes. So, when he goes into turn 5, turn 6, and then turn 7 where he goes to this corner now. He didn't go off there last season though. He went into the Woods corner, he went off there. And he gets his sticks for that corner for that. As he now heads through now for this longest left-hander turn 10 now. This is the longest hander in Formula 1 history, be our longest circuit on the calendar for this. As for Nico Rosberg for Mercedes though, on his way now, through the chicanes he goes through now. And hopefully what this lap will be big for this one, for that. As he's going through the Starbucks chicane now, and onto this main part of the straight now. So where will Nico Rosberg will end up for the qualifying lesson, guys? So yeah. So boy on Nico Rosberg right at the moment. So let's see where he will go. So through he goes into turn 16 now, into the right at turn 17, and into the bus stop chicane he goes round. Let's see where he will go for this one for that. As he goes through the chicane he goes round, left, right. There we go. And across the line he goes. It's a 1 minute 46.528. Rosberg has gone faster than Alonso indeed. Impressive lap for that for Nico Rosberg for that. He has gone faster for that from Alonso. Now it's Sebastian Buemi's turn for Scuderia Toro Rosso. So what will Buemi do for this one for this? As he crossed the line. His best qualifying ever was second place at the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. So what can he achieve for that? He got a podium in Hungary though. So yeah. Buemi's taste for this champagne goes very better for this season 2 Formula E champion though. So where was Sebastian Buemi end up for this qualifier for this guys? As he goes for the he goes down the Radion straight, he goes round and onto the Kebble straight. So Sebastian Buemi for Scuderia Toro Rosso is on his way now, and hopefully this one will be better for Scuderia Toro Rosso after Charlotte. So, making this place bar for this race, and hopefully keep this progress for that. So, Buemi is the 11 out of possible 14 drivers who are going to do this first part for this. And, oh, that was so close there. Careful there from Buemi there. Getting close to the curbs there from Buemi there. So what will this driver do for this one? The number 18 Swiss driver. Hopefully he can do better for this after Charlotte. So through this game goes through now. Part of the Alliance sign there. So that's very good. Third Stafford he's just come through. And he's heading towards the bus stop chicane now. So yeah. Francorshamps has got a lot of name of corners over this track in Formula 1 history. So, Sebastian Buemi for Toro Rosso is doing a good one for this. The fastest man overall is Nico Rosberg for Mercedes, because Sebastian Buemi beat this lap time indeed. Into the bus stop chicane. So, where he will go for this lap. It's a 1:46.837, and he doesn't go ahead of Nico Rosberg indeed, but he goes ahead of Adrian Satou, I think. Or maybe, yeah, he goes ahead of Adrian Satou, I think. Okay, so here comes Lewis Hamilton, heading towards down to the fire chicane now for McLaren. So McLaren said he's doing well so far this season so well, as Hamilton is ready to go here at Spa, and he's off. So, Belgium at Spa, Hamilton for this. He goes for to turn 1 now for that. So, for McLaren for this, will be better for this one for that. Hamilton didn't get a pole for this one last season because he was out of the race indeed. Let's see how this one for 2011 could do better for this. So yeah, really better for this in 2010 the last season though. But here for 2011 and for this McLaren C for 2012 goes very better for that. So, Hamilton in the number 3 McLaren. He enters towards turn 5 right now, gone through the past the first sector that he goes through. Not faster than Nico Rosberg indeed, so yeah. There used to be teething karting days for these one drivers. So yeah, heading towards the right-hander and bump. That was very, whoa. That was very quick for that section corner for that. He goes through now into the left at turn 10, the longest left-hander for this one for that. As for this one though, for Lewis Hamilton though, is going pretty much better for that. Through the chicane he goes through now, left, right, and then left, and then towards Stafford now. So that's pretty good at turn 13. And there's the block off area for that. So yeah, the track was a bit too small from that for last season for that, so we increased the length of the track now, so that has been better for drivers to race on this track for 2011 though. So after 2010 now, we're doing this one for 2011 for this, and for next season indeed for 2012. So let's see where we're able to end up for this one in qualifying. Heading towards the chicane right now. And where will Lewis Hamilton ends up? As he crossed the line, and he's a 1:46.861, and he doesn't go faster at all from Nico. Good lap done from Hamilton though, but not fast enough. So next up is Duam D'Ambrosio for Virgin. And he's now going ready. Oh, he's off too, like Alguersuari did. Oh, my. First Alguersuari, now it's Duam D'Ambrosio at the bus stop fire chicane. It's Alguersuari and D'Ambrosio on this one. So D'Ambrosio failed to set lap time in D, so he's off at the fire car like Alguersuari did. So that's no lap time there for Duam D'Ambrosio indeed. Messed up the last chicane. Disappointing for that. Right, there's only just one more drive left to go before the end of the first part of this qualifier. The rest of the top 10 we'll do the rest of them tomorrow. So, oh, clock is off too, like the won't be. Oh dear me, what is happening to Virgin in D? Unfortunately, Timo Glock is off the track in D, and he was the last car to get on this track. Unfortunately, he's off already, and unfortunately, it's game over for Virgin. So both of them are going to start at the back of the field tomorrow, and they're going to be, I think they're going to start their car for the pit lane. I think they're going to start their cars for the pit lane. I think they're going to do that indeed. So the end of the first part of this qualifier, it's Rosberg on pole, ahead of Alonso, Vettel 3rd, Buemi 4th, Satou 5th, Hamilton 6th, Carter 7th, Heifel 8th, Lucy 9th, and Carter completed the top 10. while August Rowan Martin on the Glock and W were off the track and didn't settle up top at all, and there's just 10 drivers left to go for this. Well then, so that's the end of the first part for this, guys, and tune in next time for part 2 for this quad versus Indy, where we have 10 drivers to take part for this track indeed Spa Francorshamps. Well, we'll see you for the second part, guys. That's the end of part 1. We'll see you next time.